Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to today's session where we embark on a journey through the fascinating world of the global Forex market. This is a realm that never sleeps, operating 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. Its constant hum is a testament to its global reach, spanning across continents and time zones, making it one of the most dynamic financial markets in the world. This non-stop operation is a result of the Forex market being divided into 4 major trading sessions, each named after the city where the bulk of the trading takes place. We have the Sydney session, the Tokyo session, the London session, and the New York session. Each of these sessions has its own unique rhythm, its own pulse, influenced heavily by the economic activities of their respective financial centers. Each session has its own unique characteristics and is influenced by the financial centers that dominate during that time. Let's start our journey with the Asian trading session, which kicks off in Sydney and then moves on to Tokyo. This part of the global Forex market comes alive when the clock strikes midnight Greenwich Mean Time, or GMT, and continues its buzz until 9 in the morning GMT. Now, what sets the Asian session apart is its liquidity, which is typically lower compared to the European and North American sessions. This is due to the fact that some of the world's biggest financial markets, like New York and London, are closed for the day. However, don't let this dissuade you. The Asian session has its own unique advantages that can provide lucrative trading opportunities. For instance, during this session, you'll find that the major currency pairs involving the Japanese yen, or JPY, are often in the spotlight. This is because Tokyo, being one of the major financial centers in Asia, exerts a significant influence on its currency. But the Asian session isn't solely about the land of the rising sun, it also encompasses the economic activities of other powerful Asia-Pacific countries. This includes Australia, which kicks off the session in Sydney, as well as New Zealand. In fact, traders who specialize in the Asian session often keep a close eye on these countries. They monitor the economic releases from these nations, as these can cause significant price movements in the Forex market. For instance, if Japan announces a change in its interest rates or Australia reveals higher than expected employment numbers, these can lead to fluctuations in their respective currencies. These fluctuations, in turn, can present traders with potential opportunities to profit. So, in a nutshell, the Asian trading session may offer lower liquidity, but it also brings to the table unique trading opportunities that are centered around the economic events of the Asia-Pacific region. And for those traders who are keen on these events, they closely monitor economic releases from countries like Japan, Australia, and New Zealand. Moving on to the European trading session, which is centered around the financial hub of London. As we journey into this session, it's crucial to note that it runs from 8 in the morning Greenwich Mean Time to 5 in the evening GMT. This significant trading window houses a bustling market with a myriad of opportunities for traders worldwide. Now let's talk about liquidity. The European session is known for its high liquidity, especially during the overlap with the Asian session in the early hours and with the North American session in the afternoon. This high liquidity is due to the volume of Forex transactions being processed during these hours, as many multinational corporations and financial institutions are active at this time. So, if you're looking to make trades with less slippage and more significant price movements, the European session might just be your ideal playing field. The European session also hosts the trading of major currency pairs. Pairs like the euro against the US dollar, EUR/USD, the British pound against the US dollar, GBP/USD, and the euro against the British pound, EUR/GBP, are particularly active during this session. This activity is primarily due to the sheer volume of transactions involving these currencies that take place in Europe's financial markets. But it's not just about trading volume and liquidity. The European session also has a significant impact on the Forex market due to the economic data releases from the Eurozone and the United Kingdom. These data releases can lead to significant volatility in the market, providing both opportunities and risks for traders. For instance, announcements on interest rates, inflation figures, or unemployment rates can cause major market movements. Therefore, traders need to keep a close eye on the economic calendar to be aware of such events. In conclusion, the European trading session offers a dynamic and volatile environment for Forex trading. It's a session characterized by high liquidity, active trading of major currency pairs, and market-moving economic announcements. Remember, economic data releases from the Eurozone and the United Kingdom can significantly impact price movements. So, understanding these elements can equip you with the knowledge needed to navigate this session effectively. Our journey now takes us across the Atlantic to the North American trading session, dominated by the financial centers of New York and Toronto. This session, known for its vibrant energy and high liquidity, spans from 1300 hours Greenwich Mean Time to 2200 hours Greenwich Mean Time. As the closing bell rings in London and Frankfurt, traders in New York and Toronto are just getting started. This overlap of the European and North American sessions creates a period of heightened activity, with liquidity at its peak. This is the time when the market sees a flurry of transactions and price movements can be quite volatile. The North American session is a playground for major currency pairs involving the US dollar. Pairs such as the US dollar against the Japanese yen, the US dollar against the Canadian dollar, and the Australian dollar against the US dollar often experience heightened activity during this session. But the North American session is not just about trading currency pairs. It's also about understanding the economic landscape of the United States and Canada. Economic indicators such as employment data, inflation reports, and gross domestic product figures can trigger significant movements in the Forex market. Scheduled news releases from central banks like the US Federal Reserve and the Bank of Canada also play a crucial role in shaping market dynamics. These indicators and news releases provide insights into the health of the economies, influencing traders' decisions and, consequently, the Forex market. Traders closely watch these economic indicators and news releases, using them to inform their trading strategies. In essence, the North American session is a complex and exciting part of the global Forex market. It's a time when the pulse of the market quickens, when the stakes are high, and when opportunities abound. So, whether you're trading the US dollar against the Japanese yen or keeping an eye on the latest economic news out of the United States and Canada, remember, knowledge is power. Traders closely watch economic indicators and news releases from the United States and Canada. And so, understanding these dynamics can give you an edge in the competitive world of Forex trading. As we wrap up our journey through the global Forex market hours and the characteristics of each trading session, it's important to note that successful trading requires an understanding of these nuances. We began our voyage with the Asian trading session, a period marked by a relatively lower liquidity, yet full of opportunities for those with a keen interest in the Asia-Pacific region. Whether it's the Australian dollar or the Japanese yen, understanding the pulse of this session can give you an edge in the Forex market. From the land of the rising sun, we then moved west to the European trading session, where the financial hubs of London and Frankfurt come alive. With high liquidity and major currency pairs like the euro and the British pound in play, it's a session that's buzzing with activity. The release of economic data from the Eurozone and the United Kingdom adds another layer of complexity, making it a thrilling time for traders. Our journey then took us across the Atlantic to the North American trading session, a time when the financial centers of New York and Toronto take center stage. Again, liquidity is high, especially when overlapping with the European session. Major currency pairs involving the US dollar often see heightened activity. As traders, keeping an eye on the economic indicators and news releases from the US and Canada can prove useful in this session. Each of these trading sessions has its own unique rhythm, and understanding these can be the key to unlocking your potential as a Forex trader. The Asian session might be quieter, but it's an opportunity to focus on specific currency pairs. The European session, on the other hand, is a hub of activity where quick decisions can lead to significant rewards. The North American session offers a mix of opportunities, with the US dollar often playing a crucial role. But remember, the Forex market is a dynamic entity. It's constantly changing and evolving. What works today might not work tomorrow. As traders, we need to adapt and adjust our strategies accordingly. By understanding the nuances of each trading session, you're not just reacting to the market, but you're anticipating it. You're not just a participant, you're a strategist. Forex trading is not just about buying low and selling high. It's about understanding the market dynamics during different times. It's about making informed decisions based on a deep understanding of the global Forex market. And most importantly, it's about being patient, persistent, and disciplined. In the end, the world of Forex trading is a fascinating one. It's a world where the sun never sets, where there's always a trading session going on somewhere. It's a world that's full of opportunities, a world that's waiting for you to explore. So, as we conclude our journey today, let's remember that understanding the global Forex market hours and the characteristics of each trading session is just the beginning. There's a whole world out there waiting to be explored, a world full of opportunities. Thank you for joining us today. Until next time, happy trading.